Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
An interactive job and internship platform is essential in today's job market to bridge the gap between job seekers and employers. It provides a streamlined, efficient way for students, fresh graduates, and professionals to access career opportunities. Today, we are going to meet the winners of SIH 2024 who have come up with one such remarkable platform. Let's meet the team PlaceX. Hello, guys, welcome to the show.
Hi, sir. Glad to be here.
Hi.
Hi. So, congratulations, first of all, on being the winners of SIH 2024. So, before we begin, let's get to know something about you two.
Right. So, hi everyone. I'm Kabir Arora. I'm a 20-year-old second-year undergraduate at Punjab Engineering College. I hold interest in trending technologies like AI, and I have been building AI agents every day. And yeah, SIH is something that has been resonated with me since my first year of college.
Okay, so what about you?
Hello, my name is Arnav Bansal, and I am a second year student at Punjab Engineering College, Computer Science Engineering. And we have a remarkable journey with SIH. We participated in the 2023 software edition of SIH, but we couldn't make it to the final round. But here we are as winners of 2024 software edition. And I have learned about DevOps and web development and about scaling the application for a large user base.
So, tell us about the problem statement that you picked up for this one. Like, were you yourself very keen on this, or you had some kind of expertise already in this field? So, how come you picked up this particular problem statement, and what the problem statement was?
So, the problem statement that we chose, right, it was to build a holistic platform for job seekers to connect with job opportunities or recruiters. So, as we are engineering graduates and as the recession has hit the world hard, we are right here in the middle of experiencing it. So, we have seen that our college has also seen a dip in the placement seasons. So, we knew that some this kind of platform will actually help people or students overall the country in around the country. So that is why we chose this problem statement, because it resonated with us that there should be some kind of platform that kind of helps job seekers or fresh graduates to land their first job.
Certainly, it makes all the more sense. This kind of a platform coming from the people who themselves are students, and in the few years they are going to be in the job market themselves. So wonderful. That really resonates with your persona. And no wonder you came up with this, and not only came up with a solution, but went on to make it so well that you won the competition. That's so nice. So now let's talk about the solution itself. So what solution have you prepared for this, as the platform that you've created?
Right. So we proposed a feature-rich platform offering various features for job seekers as well as job recruiters. So we have to list down a few features. For job seekers, we have introduced the features like probability of getting shortlisted, because one of the thing that lacks in today's job platforms is they do not know whether they'll hear back from the recruiters or not, and they keep on waiting for say a month or two just to hear a rejection, just to wait for a rejection mail from the HR. So we have given them a probability selection for themselves. We have also given them resume enhancer, resume builder. We have also given them tools like interview preparation and cultural fit analysis tool, which helps you analyze yourself with the perspective of an HR, an AI HR. So we have introduced the concept of emotional AI in that. More on emotional AI, which can understand your emotions, which can empathize with you. So it's like a real HR is evaluating you as an interviewee.
Okay,
And
so
for
these are some really interesting features that you just explained to us. So I'd really like to know more about, say, these features, particularly the probability thing that you said. I mean,
right,
how do you come across such a feature or such an idea And then how does this idea work? I mean, giving the probability of selection and so on and so forth. And also that, AI usage for various other features here.
So the one gap that we observed in the job market is the recruiters use something known as ATS, applicant tracking system, for the first shortlisting of candidates. So let's say in India, as the job market is huge, right? So for a particular job, more than 400 or even 1,000 candidates apply. So to shortlist the first 100 or the top 100 from it, the recruiters use something known as ATS. What it does is it matches the keywords on your resume with the job description that the recruiter has posted. And we thought that it does not make any sense in today's time because the context of the resume or the context of the experience that that resume has is missing. Because if I, being a fresher, just mentioned that I boosted my college ACM cell by 20%, it will boost my ATS score, but it will not actually represent the work that I did there. So with the help of LLMs, we took the context of the resume along with the context of the job description. We put that in a semantic search or a similarity search, which matches them based on the context and results in a better scoring. So it essentially avoids the keyword matching, but takes in the context and tells you whether the applicant is actually right for the job or not.
Okay, that's very smart thinking, I would say. I mean, good to put that into practice also in your platform. So let's get to know more about your platform. How does it work? The entire flow of it.
Uh, can we show you the solution?
Yeah, sure. We'll definitely look forward to that.
Right.
Okay, for this project, we first built a nice landing page which will just basically showcase the features which our platform is offering. Then, when we move towards the profile creation, we have three actions here that a person can log in as a job seeker, as a recruiter, or as a mentor. So, as a job seeker, the person will be provided the opportunity to give the interviews and the cultural fit assessment, which Kabir mentioned, and take all the benefits of the similarity score analysis and the ATS score, which we mentioned. And for the recruiter can here provide job applications which other job seekers can apply, and he will get a filtered list of the job seekers which are eligible for the job. And third thing, for the mentor, a mentor will be a person who will be just guiding the job seekers for their respective paths and any query which they have regarding their career choices. So first I'll showcase you the job seeker. It will ask me about my basic details like my name, my date of birth, and my career path. For now, we for the SIH part, we built the software path, the marketing, and business. So let's select software, and then he will ask me about my education. And now he will ask me about my LinkedIn profile, my GitHub profile, and my Codeforces profile. So for now, I'll just use some dummy names, and then he'll ask me about my resume. Yes, my resume is uploaded successfully. And now at last, my email address. Yeah. So my profile building has been successful. And now I have two tools here, the resume builder tool and the view applications tool. The resume builder will, I will provide him about my job description, which I am targeting, and he'll give me a modified kind of resume. It will modify my original resume and modify it and give me the specific resume for that specific job description. And for view applications, I can view all the job postings which I have applied. For the jobs part, we have applied search filters to filter out private, government, and external jobs. So if I click on private, it will show me all the jobs which are private, and these are arranged in the order of similarity score. So the job which coincides with my resume will be showed first. Similarly for the government jobs. And yeah, this is our interview tool which Kabir talked about. When I click on start interview, it will ask me, it will analyze my resume and present me a series of questions which I'll be answering, and will be judged on the basis of my speech and my answers. And it will also ask me about my follow-up questions, which will be based on the previous responses I gave.
So this is basically preparing the person for the interview, right?
Yeah, right, sir.
Okay. And you must have collected a whole lot of data from various companies to come up with these questions, or they are just AI based?
What is your experience with integrating Google APIs with Learn apps, and how did you accomplish it?
Yeah, so basically, yeah, Kabir can explain the AI part of it.
Yeah, so when we talk about the interview preparation tools, right, we have provided the two interview preparation tools. One works with the candidate inputting their resume. So what we do is we extract the context from their resume and we generate questions with the help of LLMs, personalized to the resume that they have inputted. So I think Arnav, that the demo he's showing right now, he might have mentioned some project in which he integrated Google APIs with Moan applications. So that is
Yeah, I can show you my resume, so you'll get a better
Okay,
clarity of
fine.
it.
No, no, got it. We can go ahead.
I have integrated Google APIs with Learn apps to create applications on Monday.com.
How do you ensure scalability in a cloud environment using Docker and AWS services, as demonstrated in your Push to Cloud project?
So here, Push to Cloud project is one of the projects which I have mentioned in my resume. And I have mentioned about AWS and Docker in that project. So he's asking about that specific project. I had set up load balancing features.
Can you explain the backend system you developed to extract key information from resumes using PyPDF2 and the Group API in your resume analysis project?
And in case a user is unable to answer any question, he can as well skip the question.
How do you approach? What is your experience?
And
yeah, what happens is while we analyze the questions and the answer that Arnav gave, we'll provide him with a feedback, and we'll also give him the evaluation and steps that he can take to further improve in his future interviews. And this is one part of the interview, and the next part of the interview, which we often refer to it as the HR round or the non-technical round. For that, we have introduced the concept of emotional AI, which ask you generalized questions like where do you see yourself in 5 years, or what are your strengths and weaknesses, and we analyze the emotions of the candidate just like a real HR would do.
So this is really impressive features, guys. I mean, preparing the person for the interview, and kind of exposing it to what is to come, what he's going to face. So that's really nice. So what further? Like, I mean, I've clicked on all these things, put in my resume, put in my all the information. Then I mean, look for the job options, click for whatever jobs which I think might be suitable to me. So that is where it ends, right?
Right. We also have a mentor connect function in which you can connect with the mentor of your relevant industry just to provide you a feedback or the your future roadmap should what your future roadmap should look like.
So since you're giving me so many AI tools and also the mentor, so is it going to be a paid service?
Since we built it for government of Rajasthan, and I think government always benefits the large amount of people. So I am not sure if it was supposed to be a paid service,
Okay.
but when we think of it as a product ourselves, further extending subparts of this project, and that we think has the potential to be monetized.
Right, great. So that brings me to my next question.
Yeah.
Like after winning SIH, after creating this platform, have you built on it? Have you further did some kind of an R&D and developed it further to be able to take it to the next level?
Right, so we have done that. As I mentioned, that we took some parts of the project or say sub features of the project, and we think that it has a potential to be monetized. So I think we can showcase you that as well.
So before we go on to see that, so what is the difference between the two? What upgradation can we expect when you show me the
Right.
next one?
Right. So in the SIH project, it is a feature-rich platform, right? As you mentioned, we are giving tons of features to the applicants, to the job recruiters, and to mentors as well. When we drop it down, when we focus currently on job seekers, we are providing them with the preparation tools and we provide them with the interview preparation tools, the two tools which I mentioned earlier. We are providing them with the resume enhancer. We are also providing them with the cold approacher agent. So one of the key aspects of today's job market is how to cold approach or to approach a person that will maybe increase your network or help you get some kind of job gig in the industry. So we are providing those very valuable skills, very valuable features to the job seekers only.
So that sounds interesting. So I'm waiting to, get to see the next version of this. So can we have a look?
Definitely, sir.
Okay, so this is the latest version of our application which we have deployed on internet as nextround.tech. So as you can see, there are major changes in the landing page and the overall layout of the application. We have just showcased all our features using 3D animations and latest web designs. Okay, moving to the first feature, the interview prep feature. So here, as you can see, the layout of the complete interview system has been changed. We have a meet-like structure, just like a real interview, which we give on, let's say, Google Meet or Zoom. So starting off my interview, he'll also ask me about my resume. Then he'll ask me about what level of positions I am targeting, entry level, intermediate, or senior positions. And how many questions do I want to answer? Let's go with 5 questions.
Can you explain how you used MongoDB in the Rentora property booking app?
So again, Rentora is one of the projects which I have mentioned in my resume, and he have asked me about the database feature which I have used in that application. I have used MongoDB along with Prisma for my Rentora property booking application.
How did you implement secure login using Google and GitHub in the Rentora property booking app?
I have used Next.secure login using Google and GitHub for my Rentora property booking application.
Can you explain how you implemented auto-scaling using Docker in the Next Round project?
I set up load balancing features to set up auto scaling using Docker in the Next Round project.
Can you explain your approach to implementing a secure blockchain transaction using ThirdWeb SDK in the CrowdChain project?
I had built a smart contract to implement a secure blockchain transaction using ThirdWeb SDK in CrowdChain project.
What technical consideration did you factor into developing the resume analysis module in the Next Round project?
Storing a lot of resumes was the biggest technical consideration which I factored into developing the resume analysis module. Yeah, okay. So I had answered all my 3 questions and he has presented me with the overall analysis, my strengths. And since this interview was a short interview, it did not give me about my strength and areas of improvement. But he has given me a detailed score and the overall analysis. First, the detailed score will tell me that what answer should I have given to this specific question if it was in a real interview. So this was my answer, and this is the reference answer which I should have given to crack that interview.
Okay, that sounds cool. I mean, a person goes onto the website, puts in his resume, his details, and everything, and maybe picks up the possible jobs or probable jobs that he think he might be able to land, and then he can start preparing for the interview. Start the preparation like to get through in a confident manner. So that's very nice, guys. So what next? I mean, next in the sense that if I have to think about the preparation of the entire project, making it commercially viable, making it project which can actually be used by the people. So you would need a lot of elements in there, having the recruiters lined up, onboarding them, as well as making the people reach your app as well, your website as well. So how are you trying to put all that in place?
Right. So since we are targeting the job seekers currently, we have provided them with features like interview, cultural fit analysis, practice based on their technical skills, technical languages, Python, Ruby, C++, C Sharp. And we also give them the guidance feature in which they can input their current state and the state that they want themselves to be. So, for example, a junior developer and the end goal might be a full stack developer or a senior developer. So it will analyze the current and the end goal, and it will recommend them courses based on that. So we also have the resume enhancer, cold approacher agent, and also a group discussion panel in which a panel of say four AI agents and the candidate will sit together to talk about something that will help the candidate prepare for the group discussions. So, to target the job seekers, we aim to collaborate with college authorities and the job hiring platforms to provide them these features, and not selling job seekers directly this service, but collaborating with the authorities to be actually able to make some money off it.
Okay, and what about the recruiters? What is the plan on that part?
We did think of pursuing this in the HR tech industry as well, providing the recruiters with these tools as an add-on to their evaluations. But we talked to a lot of industry experts, and we received a feedback that uh, there's a human touch required, or a human in the loop concept is required to maintain the decency or a level of subjective evaluation along with the objective evaluation. So we will be providing the HRs with these specific tools for their industry.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So one simple question here. I mean, tomorrow will I be able to go onto your website and find a job for myself?
definitely. Why not? We have not included the list of jobs currently, but in the upcoming future, we'll definitely keep on adding features like that.
So
And
that is pretty much part of the final plan, right?
right, sir, right, sir.
So any monetization model that you must have thought of?
Monetization model, we want to focus it on the B2B concept, a business to business model, where we provide our platform as a service to college authorities for say 6 months or an year, in which all of the students of their college having a particular student ID can access our platform and all the features associated with this. So we'll be charging the college authorities on a service basis on an annual basis.
Fine. Okay. So first of all, thank you very much for displaying us in a very detailed manner how your app works and how you can help the job seekers. Now coming to the end of this, I would like to ask you one simple question. Like, at what stage are you at the moment? If you talk about making it into a startup or a full-fledged company, or making it a usable and commercial project.
Right, sir. So I'm very excited, and I'm very proud to say that we recently pitched it to one of our college alumni, and he saw the potential in the product and in us as well. So we are funded with a valuation of 1 crore, and we are in the middle of getting it copyrighted and in the legal process to get our company registered. So we also have been in the talks simultaneously with specific college authorities to actually get our first customer and make our first rupee of next round.
So that's very heartening to know that you've already been funded. The investors are approaching you, and 1 crore valuation is no mean stuff. So congratulations on that, guys. So that brings me to the next question, which is the how are you going to take it from here? In the sense that now that you are in serious business, you would be looking at building a team, building an office infra, and all that stuff. So how have you started working on that?
Yes, sir, we have. As I mentioned, that we are in the middle of registering our company and filing copyright. So we are discovering these things on the go. And on the product development side, we are a team of five. So Arnav and Dushyant handle the web development and the DevOps part of the product. And there's me, Kabir, Bhavya, and Aryan who handle the AI and the features and the R&D part of the product. And while taking it to college authorities, we are capitalizing on our connections that we made throughout all the different competitions that we took part in. and also our parents' networks if there are any.
So, what target are you giving yourself? In how many months or years you're going to be there in the market, making a proper business?
Sir, if you talk about the short-term goal, I think in the next upcoming month we will make our first rupee of next round. We are in talks with a couple of colleges. We have been meeting new people and head of companies and all the venture capitalists, and they see potential in this product, and we are backing ourselves and the product. So we are hopefully on our way to make our first rupee or a first dollar of our next round in the next couple of weeks or maximum 1 month.
So wonderful to hear that, and we congratulate you and we extend our warm wishes that you succeed in a big way. We would like to see you as a bright rising startup coming from SIH and making it big in the world of commerce. So congratulations, guys, and all the best for the future endeavor. And we wish you all the success in the coming times. Thank you so much for joining us today. By integrating technology and career services, such platforms empower individuals to achieve their professional goals efficiently. Smart India Hackathon platform has turned out to be a platform that is able to provide solutions to the modern day problems through bright young innovators like PlaceX. We will meet more such young innovators in the coming editions. Stay tuned.